Hi guys, today is Pick a Stitch of the week and we're going to do this piggyback stitch. It is from the book Encyclopedia of Crochet, and if you look at the instructions, it gives it to you in a half double crochet. I worked my sample for a taller stitch with a double crochet, and that's what we're going to do, and it's worked with multiples of 2. So let's get started. Okay, so we're just going to do our slip knot, and because I am going to do the double crochet for the taller stitch, I'm going to do a multiple of 2 plus 1, because our very first those stitches will count as our first double crochet. So let's go let's do 18 plus 1, so we'll do 19. So okay, so I did my 12. So again, I am going to do the taller stitch, which is going to be the double crochet, and I went in because I did 19, so we're going to do two of them we're going to count as a double crochet, one of them is a chain, and then we have a skipped space. I hope that makes sense. So we're going in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're going into the 5th one from the hook. So once we make our double crochet, we're going to make another one. We're going to go around that one we just made and make a double crochet. Oops. Because that counts as a stitch. So we are going to make sure we skip the next one, and we're going to repeat that all the way across. We're going to do a double crochet, and then we're going to go around and make another double crochet. I'm going to skip the next chain and just do that all the way across. So double crochet, then a double crochet around the one we just made. Skip a stitch, double crochet, okay, so we're just going to follow that to the end, and I'll come back before the last stitch. Okay, so I'm making the one around the double crochet, and then we only have 2 more spaces, so remember we skipped one, and we're going to end with a double crochet. There we go. So there's how that looks. So the next row is just a row of single crochets, and we're going to do that all the way across. This is always a good time to count to make sure you have all your stitches. See, I said double single crochet, and I'm trying to do a half double. Okay, so single crochet all the way to the end, and we'll see you right back, and we'll repeat this. Okay, so I did my single crochet all the way across. I made sure I had an even amount of stitches. I had 16. Remember, it's we use some as our turning chain. So now what we're going to do is exactly what we did before. I'm going to chain 3. We're skipping the first, and then we're going to repeat. It's just a 2-row repeat. Whoop. I can hold on to my hook. I'll tell you what I'll do once we get these 2 rows made. Well, I'll switch to the half double so you can see how that looks. but it's just, oh, well, whoop, too far. So we always want to make sure we have a space for that, and then put your double crochet here. I like holding my stitch and wrapping it around and putting that double crochet around it. I don't know if that might help you. Sometimes we do things that just automatically that help us out. So we are going to go in. I'm holding that stitch so I can make sure I get around it. The second row of these is a lot easier to do than the first one. And I have to undo that because I did a bad job with it. There we go. And we are always going to end with a double crochet if that's what we're using. There we go. So there's how that's looking. I'm going to chain one, and we're going to do a row of single crochets all the way across. And I will see you in the next round, and we will show what it looks like with the half doubles. So I'm just doing the last couple of single crochets here, just kind of letting you see how that row ends. This one can be a little tricky, so just have to get one. Try to get both those. There we go. Now for the half doubles, we're going to just chain 2 times. We're going to turn. Remember, these are the double crochets to make them taller stitches. In this, I'm going to just show you a row of the half doubles so you can see what that looks like. So we're skipping the first stitch just like we did, and all we're doing is making a shorter stitch. There's a half double, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to go around, and we're still doing the same process. We're going to skip a stitch, half double around that one. Alright, so I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to go ahead and do the next row of single crochets. And what I'm going to do is come back with you so you can see the sample of this a little bit better. Okay, so this is what we can see. Of course, the first 2 rows are double crochets. And you can see how much, looser and flowy it is. And then we did the half double crochets, and that's you can see there the difference. As I said, I like the double crochet. You're looking at 2 counts of murder, special circumstances. But you can do either one. Oh, hold on. I had something on while I was working. I have to always have some kind of background noise on. So okay, well there's pick of the stitch for the week. This is the piggyback and the double crochet for taller stitches and the half double crochet. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.